Yo, Joe! Welcome back to the G.I. Joe role-playing game Actual Play featuring Order from Disorder, the very first actual play of the brand new RPG from Renegade Games, the G.I. Joe role-playing game. I'm your host and game master, Jason Charles Miller, together with players Amanda McKnight as Diamond, Alicia Marie as Mugshot, Michelle Wynn Bradley as Vale, and Ryan Costello as Circles. We'll be taking you on a collaborative adventure through the world of G.I. Joe. This is episode 7, aka Battle in the Barbershop. We last left our Joes on the aircraft carrier, the USS Flag, headed to an island located near the Spratly Islands where another Cobra D.I.S.O.R.D.E.R missile launch site was located. Before they could even get there, though, Cobra Commander managed to hack Vale's HTB goggles and gloated to her that a Crimson Guard soldier had infiltrated the carrier and planted a bomb that would go off within the hour. Springing to action, our party split up. Notifying Shipwreck and Admiral Keelhaul, they determined there were 3 places where new transfers had come to the ship in the last few weeks. Circles went to the flight deck, Vale to engineering, Mugshot to the barbershop, and Diamond tried searching all the nooks and crannies she could. Turns out it was the barber. So as we start episode 7, we start in combat. Mugshot and Barber Heath McMasters, aka the Crimson Guard soldier, are locked in combat while the rest are on their way because Mugshot managed to radio them. Okay, so the way we're going to do this is this. Circles is 3 rounds away. Vale and Diamond are 2 rounds away. And Mugshot and the Crimson Guard soldier have had 1 round each. So we're going to, as long as that is where, if you guys are all rushing there and that's what you want to do, I'll just count that down as we go. Okay. So
there is one thing I can do.
Okay.
I have a perk called Aggressive. I can spend a story point to move twice my movement rating as a single move action. So I can spend a story point to knock 1 turn off of how long it'll take me to get there.
Okay. So then everyone will get there in 2 rounds.
2 rounds.
We'll all...
Nice.
Yeah. Okay. So...
hanging.
What's that?
I can't leave Mugshot hanging.
Oh, of course not. Of course not.
Hurry!
No,
lunch on the way.
Ryan, our game co-creator, let me ask you a question. In a situation like this, would I have you all roll initiative now or not roll until you arrive at the location?
I'd roll initiative now. That way, periodically through the turn, you can check it and be like, all right, you're getting there that much closer if you want to throw in narrative elements of who we're passing and how we're getting there.
Great, sounds good. And I know Mugshot and the Crimson Guard have already rolled. So let me have the rest of you guys roll.
Oh boy. 3.
Oh no,
2. I rolled Snake Eyes on a D20 and a D2.
Wow.
What?
1 and 1.
8.
Now, if you brought Snake Eyes, that'd be a completely
there we
different
go.
story. But you only rolled Snake Eyes. Then sorry, what was the last one, Diamond?
I got 8, even though I have my new ability, so I can roll my initiative like it's my infiltration, which I did. I still only got 8.
Oh no.
Okay.
The dice have started up already.
Dice. I know. This one's out. Next one.
Okay, Mugshot, it's your turn.
Yeah, I know. I tried to intimidate him with the look of my bazooka, but he laughed in my face because he knew that I wouldn't, let it go off that close in combat. So that didn't work. He tried to come back to me. That didn't work. So Mugshot's so right now we're still in the barbershop. They were standing in front of the mirror, sort of laughing at me. Mugshot's just gonna look at him after she went on her HGB and called the rest of her troops. She sort of goes, "It's showtime," and she would like to use her brand new Fists of Fury to go at the dude just to subdue him until the others get there. So even though I'm going to use the mechanics of just like one punch, I want it to be like theatrical, like like that.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Awesome.
So what am I rolling? I'm rolling.
Hits are flying.
Might. Which one?
Yes.
Oh, good. And with might, I get a nice upgrade. This is, ooh. I need to learn to have my dice on deck already instead of having, for some reason, I just like fishing around for like different dice for each roll. 17 plus 5.
Keep your dice on the flight deck.
All right, fine.
Sorry, what was the roll again?
22. 17
22.
5, so
That's gonna hit.
I'm sorry?
That's gonna hit.
Nice. So yeah, she just sort of jumps at him and just starts, you see her new gloves just start like sparking with energy. And she's like, and he's just like, and it's like his face is like a punching bag, like an unboxing thing, sort of.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And how much damage does that do? So it is 2 stun damage?
It is 2 stun, yeah.
Because the stun lingers. Do you have to let it linger? Yes, you do.
Yes, thank you.
But it is now his turn, and he is going to use his close combat blade that he had hidden. But really hidden in plain sight because he had it right there with his barber scissors. Just looked like another barber's tool. Turns out
in his barber's belt.
Yeah. Turns out it's a close combat blade.
Mm-hmm. And that's not a hairdryer, that's a pistol.
Whew. And you can, if you roll the high score on your
Skill die?
Your skill die, does that crit,
yeah, if
right?
this successfully hits and you roll the highest on your skill die, it is a crit.
And that will do...
So it either does the tax effect a second time, or it also applies one of the alternate effects, ignoring any of the downshifts. So it's attacking with a close combat blade, right?
Mm-hmm.
So there is no alternate effect, so you would just do 2 sharp damage.
Okay. Although that is the ultimate effect. Great. Okay. So you take 2 sharp damage.
Okay, but I wanted, the fact that I'm wearing ballistic armor and I have a tough +2 and deflect does nothing for me in this situation.
Not if that all adds up to 25, which I don't think it does.
Oh my God, no.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see if I have any, because I did have a perk. I have so many notes now. I had a perk where, I can roll 1d. Let me find my perks. Give me 1 second. To get rid of, because that will just reduce me to 1 health. Mm-hmm. I suppose I can do it. But this is my turn now, so I guess I'll do it on my turn.
Right. You had Dig Deep, right? The Dig Deep general feat? General
yeah,
perk?
I can't remember the name of it, but I'm able to either skip a turn and reheal, or there's something else I can do. And I think I chose to. Here I am.
Yeah, you can ignore 1 damage by taking a snag on all your skill tests until the end of your next turn. Or once per scene, you can heal 1d2 damage by forfeiting your entire next turn.
Yeah, so just be forfeiting my turn, which is kind of good because my peeps will be here. And you will walk in and you'll see Mugshot sort of trying to like hold a cloth to where the perp stabbed me. So let me get my D2. 2. Okay, so I missed a turn, but it's time for the people to roll in anyway. You see Mugshot on the floor. She's just like, he hit me.
You held that pose so long and so still, I was worried you froze.
She's incredulous circles.
All right. Well, Diamond, it is now your turn. You are, you got your call on the comm. You're digging your way out. You're way back in engineering underneath some wires looking for what you think would where could someone put a bomb? Maybe they would put it here. You haven't found it yet. You can either rush to the barber shop or keep looking for the bomb.
I'm definitely going to rush to the barber shop. I think that is the best move. And I think Diamond is also going to call out a battle cry so that she can move at 10 additional feet since this is the first round of combat for her. So she's going to be like, oh my goodness, Mugshot needs me. Yo, Joe! And she just starts like sprinting towards the barber shop. And I think I also can, as I have 6 free actions, so I can also sprint as a free action now because that's something that I got with my level 2. So I guess I'm gonna try to use as much movement as I can.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
I was going to
can
correct
sprint
you,
as a
but
free action.
No, you're totally right.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I can sprint or hide as a free action, and I feel like both of those things are quite useful. So I guess I will. What does sprint give me? So like I have a 30 base movement plus the 10 additional will give me 40 feet. Plus sprint gives me another 10 feet. Is that right? What does it give me?
Sprint gives you another 40 feet. Gets you
40
do your
feet
move again.
It would.
Whoa!
If she was not in an aircraft carrier where the hallways are extremely narrow and there are sailors everywhere. So I'm not going to allow that at this time because you're trying to bob and weave and get your way through all of these sailors. Now they are on your side, but it's just a physical impossibility to sprint right now through the catacombs of the belly of an aircraft carrier.
Do you want me to roll to see like how well I do with trying to navigate that?
Sure.
With my I guess what would that be? Would that be acrobatics?
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. You know, if your acrobatics beat a certain score, then I will say that you are able to do that.
Okay.
That you are able to use the sprint, and then maybe that'll get you there one turn earlier.
Yeah, I don't think that I got these dice for me today. I don't know these dice.
Well, it's early. Get the bad rolls out earlier.
They gotta wake up. I feel that. I'm gonna say I got an 11. So
I was looking for a 15 or higher. So
yeah, fair, cool. So I'm struggling
because that's a lot of bobbing and weaving. Yeah.
Yeah.
Vale, you had just finished interrogating the new engineering transfers. Out of nowhere, you see Vale pop out of you see Diamond pop out of a bunch of wires behind this reactor. Like, what? She takes off down the hall. You know where she's going because you've gotten the same call on your HTB.
Yeah, I don't have anything special for speed. I have 3 extra free actions per turn. So I just run like normal 30 feet plus the 10 from the Yojo plus the 5 times 3. It's just not enough to get there. But I run. I had Bingo going with me. Bingo has the same movement as me, but it's aerial. And, is there anything I can do? I'm not near. Diamond's gone, right? Like I can't catch up with her.
You see her way ahead.
Okay. Diamond, if you would have waited like 3 seconds, I could have given you an upgrade. And I say that through the comms, like, Diamond sometimes first isn't best. And I just move as far as I can go, which I know will take me one more turn to get there.
What is Bingo's movement?
It's 30 feet aerial.
The same as yours. Okay.
And then has 2 free actions as well. Yeah.
Okay.
But no
circles.
Yojo.
What's that?
He has no Yojo extra.
Oh, he has no Yojo. Oh,
no battle cry.
Yojo.
I mean, maybe because he's technically a member of the Joes now, but not. Unclear.
All right, Circles, you had just finished intimidating and interrogating the new plane mechanics when you get the call on your HTB.
All right, so I'm going to enact my aggressive battlecry plan. So, yo, Joe, book it as powerfully as I can. I'm channeling leg day to get as far across the flight deck as possible to get to the barbershop.
Never skip leg day.
Okay. And with your the power that you had described to me earlier, that's actually going to get you there 6 seconds earlier.
Nice.
Yeah. So we're back at the top of initiative mugshot. What you got?
All right. So after being hit, I mean, Mugshot's a trained service. She's an officer, not an officer, infantry. She's used to fight and being around the ground. So for a minute, she stops, and then she looks back, she jumps up and in seconds just jumps up and roundhouse kicks the Crimson Guard.
Crimson Guard. Or we can just call him the Barber, because that's funnier. The Crimson Barber.
Crimson Barber. And he has red hair and literally just roundhouse kicks him to the throat. That would just be a regular unarmed combat sort of thing, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 9, 4. That is 1. Let's see if it... I'm going to use my might, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Thank goodness. Oh, come on. 8. Well, 16. That's not bad. I just get confused because the crit has a top hat, so I forget what it's supposed to say. Yep, 16.
That just misses. He's able to tough out your kick. So you catch him on his barber utility belt, and no damage is given. And
He's
now
laughing at me. That makes me angrier.
Is he laughing at you?
Yes.
He's not laughing anymore.
All right.
Because you clocked him good last round. You got clocked pretty good.
Okay.
So he's going to, but he's going to stick with his knife and his close combat blade. So, and he doesn't crit this time, but he does get an 18. What is your toughness or evasion?
Oh, my toughness. Yeah, he hits me. Oh, it's 16. So he's right. Oh, evasion would be 18 though. No, it wouldn't. Yes, it would. No, it wouldn't. No, it wouldn't. He hits.
All right, he takes
my character sheet's all scratched up now. So okay, yeah, no idea.
You take another 1 sharp damage.
So now I'm down to 2 sharp damage. I'm down to 2 health. I mean, from 1 to okay.
Well, hold on. Actually, I don't think I did you. Because you decided to dig deep. Weren't you going to dig deep to get your health back?
Yes. So I skipped my turn. No.
Right. That would have been the turn. The turn that we just came up would be the one where you would choose to dig deep or not.
Yes.
So if that was what you chose, then you never took that kick.
I never took it. She's still down then, and
to get your health back, and now you still just have 2 health. Okay. That's right. Because if you had taken that kick and he successfully stabbed you, you actually would have gone down.
Really?
Yes, because you were down to 1 health. And then you dig deep to get back to 3.
Right.
Yeah.
Good thing I took that.
Yeah. Yeah. You had declared it earlier. It just wasn't your turn yet. And you had declared that was what you were going to do.
All right. Perfect. We fixed it and figured it out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good job, Joe.
We're all still learning. This is the first playthrough ever. So it's okay. Diamond, you're now bobbing and weaving. You're making your way. You're snaking through the tiny corridors of the USS Flag. You feel that you are almost at the barber shop.
Right. I'm gonna try to keep using a sprint or an extra just an extra move at least. So whatever I can do.
Try your acrobat. If you want to try your acrobatic skills again,
I'll try again.
And beat a 15, then I will say that you have arrived.
Another 11.
You feel you're almost there. You can see the spinning pole of the barbershop sign off in the distance, and you're so close to getting there.
Mad. I'm struggling.
Vale. It is now your turn.
I keep moving. I have my 30 feet of movement plus my I have 3 free actions. So that's 5, 10, 15, 45 feet of movement for me and 40 for Bingo. We're just moving. It's slow.
Slow and steady wins the battle. Okay, Circles. You have quickly jammed down the stairs from the flight deck down. You're making a beeline to the barbershop. You feel that the extra battle cry that you made is giving you this extra speed that you just have summoned from within, and you're passing sailors right and left. Nobody knows what's going on because only Shipwreck and Keel Hall know about this. No one wanted to alert the whole ship. So you are now moments away from the barbershop.
Yes.
Okay. And Mugshot, it is now your turn.
Oh, okay. So tell me if I can do this. She has in her kit pocket, I guess she always has it. I'm assuming they always have these basic, the standard issue on them.
Mm-hmm.
Always just assumed we have it on us.
Yes.
The standard issue.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So what she'd like to do is she's down and, dude is sort of like looking at her and about to do whatever he's about to do next. Well, stabs her. She's down. She would like to reach into her bag and throw like a grenade, but like jump fast, like as far, like, I don't know about how many free actions I can use to like literally leap, like throw and leap behind like the nearest barber station or the other or something. No.
Barber chair.
Yeah, maybe leap behind barber for cover, like leap for cover behind a barber chair. I just don't know how much damage a concussive mine would do because that would just confuse him. Or should I use a frag grenade, which would literally just blow up the entire...
I mean, you could use a frag grenade. It was, in aircraft carriers, a lot of levels, in order to get as many levels in there as they can, the ceilings are sometimes only 7 feet high. It's really low.
I really don't like ships that much, so I haven't really been on any.
Yeah, so they're all they're trying to cram as many stories as they can in there. So for a room to be 8 feet high is pretty rare. So sometimes they're 6.5, 7 feet high, and that's it.
Yeah, I could potentially blow a hole in the floor above, and it can come crashing down.
And the ceiling.
She's not going to be able to use that.
I mean, I'm not saying that you can't use it. I'm just giving you a full view of the picture that you're on your own ship. Basically, you're on a G.I. Joe in conjunction with the Navy ship. Throwing a frag grenade would do a lot of collateral damage.
All right, so with this, I would like to grapple him. So this is something I haven't really done. Like I basically just want to get him down on the floor. So I want to leap from my sitting position. She thinks about the grenade because she immediately wants to react, but she realizes, that's probably not the best idea. So she would like to leap up and like lunge and grab him around the waist and pin him on the floor. Can I use might again?
Yeah, you would use might. It would basically be your unarmed attack. So all the benefits you would get from making that same attack.
Right.
And would she still need to beat his toughness or his evasion or is it a contested roll?
No, it's toughness or evasion, but again, it's up to the defender to choose which way they're going to defend themselves.
Great.
Oh, it's an 8.
It's not going to do it. He manages to break out of your grapple as you attempt to apply it. Once again, with his close combat blade, which is disguised as a barber's shaver, he takes another stab at you.
Come on.
Okay. So, I critted again.
No, that's ridiculous. You're lying.
You take, because I critted, you take 2 sharp damage.
Okay.
Which means that you go down.
Yeah, I'm down. I'm not dead, but she's like
You're not dead.
knocked out.
You're
She's
down.
knocked out on the floor.
You're temporarily defeated. Therefore, you can take no other action as of now.
I can take another action or no action?
No, you can
action.
take no other action. Okay, Diamond. You
Right.
sprint. You have now made it to the barber shop. You fling open the door. What you see is a barber, a guy in a barber's outfit, standing over Mugshot, who is now lying on the ground. The moment that you open the door, she has just fallen, and you see his barber's blade and just gloating over top of her. But you can make a move.
Great.
And take all your actions.
Yes. Also, where do you get your dice from, Jason? Because I feel like I need to get dice wherever you get dice.
I know.
Well, here's the thing.
Your dice are great.
Critting on a D6 is not that hard.
Well, yeah, it is not that hard, but I feel like you're rolling much better than me. Hopefully I can take some of that luck into this battle that you are getting. I would love that. Diamond is going to pull out her katana. And she is going to say, I think it is time for you to get a haircut. And she is going to try to stab him with the katana, I guess, is what we're doing now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stab away.
Let's do that. All right. So that would be finesse, I think. So.
Yep.
How delightful. So, this obviously me talking about dice helped. I got a 23.
Yeah, that will definitely beat his
Stab him?
toughness and evasion.
Sweet. Sadly, it was not a crit, but I did roll a natural 20, so that's pretty nice. Cool. So I stab him. Bah!
For 1 sharp damage?
1 sharp damage.
Okay. Vale,
Yeah.
you've now made it to the barber shop.
Okay.
Oh.
So is my
Oh, hold on.
Wait, one more thing. The katana is a silent weapon, so because I also have sneak attack, it's an extra damage. Oh,
Only
well,
if you had
actually,
an edge or an ally within 20 feet, and a defeated ally wouldn't count.
doesn't count. Okay.
Yeah, the ally part of it is assuming that their attention is split and you take advantage
Right.
of
I was
that.
just like, as I said it, I was like, wait, if they're like collapsed, does that count?
No.
Once Vale and Circles enter the room,
I will have that edge.
you will.
That sneak
Yeah.
attack ability. Cool.
All right. So when I slide into the room, am I using my first? I'm using my movement to get into the room. So I'm already used my movement. Jason, is that correct?
yeah, you can use
Or do I have my full set of actions?
your full set of actions.
Okay. Well, in that case,
Oh, sorry. Can I also just defend as a free action before I end my turn?
Yes.
Because I have that ability.
Mhm.
Great. Thank you.
okay. I can't do as much stuff as y'all anymore. I'm going to use my. So I'm basically, I would assume I'm at the doorway. Use my movement to command Bingo to go in instead. Because I'm like, oh no, this is terrible. I'm not gonna go in there at all. I'm gonna have. And remind me how this works. I would like to use my movement to command Bingo to move. I would use like to use my standard action to command Bingo to try to heal Mugshot. But Mugshot is KO'd. Can I heal her from 0 to 1 with just that kind of with just a science roll, or is there something special I need to do?
So you could do that science roll, but the thing is, you can only command Bingo as a move, as a move action to attack, because Bingo is an attack drone,
okay.
right? Not a
So
utility
it
drone.
makes more sense. Yeah, you're right. It makes more sense for me to move my physical self, my mortal body into harm's way. God damn it. Sorry. Okay, so Vale decides to just throw her life on the line for Mugshot, and I run in. I don't want to do this. I hate it. I go next to Mugshot, and I use my science roll to try to heal Mugshot.
Okay.
Oh boy, please don't let me regret this in like a turn from now. Okay, that's D4. Here we go. That is a cool. That's a 5. That's nothing, huh? Did I roll
I don't think so. What? And in fact, that's a rule I'm not fully familiar with yet, as we're all learning.
Yes,
what is the score that you're trying to get?
A 10. To heal for 1 health point, I need to roll 10, so I did not hit that.
Have you used all of your story points?
I haven't used any this whole game, so I'm going to use it because it feels important. This is all for you, Mugshot. Oh, roll good. Okay, that's a 21, so that totally works. So you are healed for 1 health point. And let's see, I have a free action still. Nobody's using guns. This actually doesn't matter. I'll just I'd like to use my free action to use my quick study ability. I'd like to know this Crimson Barber. What is his toughness, please?
His toughness is 17.
Okay, so now we know 17. All right, that's my turn.
How does it work, Ryan? Remember before we were doing the bake off in the previous episode, and we were rolling the skill test, and you got like a double. What was that called again? Does that apply there, or
that was degrees of success? So if your roll doubles your target number, so to double a 17, we would have to get a 34.
Oh no, I mean because Vale rolled 21 to heal.
Oh, and she only needed a 10. So does that heal her for 2?
Oh,
so you know what? Yes, but let me go over the healing rules just because there is already some scaling built into it. And then we'll talk about how it all interacts. So the difficulty of a skill test to restore health is 5 plus 5 per health you want to restore. So if you want to restore 1 health, it's 10. If you wanted to restore all 3 damage, it would have been 20. It would have been 5 per health plus 5. So because she only declared that she was trying to heal 1, it would have been difficulty 10. So the fact that she got over a 20, I think it's fair to say that it healed 2, because had she actually been trying to heal 2, it would have been a lower difficulty than that. It would have been a 15. And maybe this is all just math that's really interesting to me, but I'm just saying that, she succeeded at something much harder than it had to be to get 2 health. I think it's reasonable to say that, this succeeded well enough to heal an extra time.
I healed you so hard, Mugshot, that you got 2 health back.
Circles.
I'm there.
You're there. You have bust open the barbershop door, and you see Vale reviving Mugshot. You see Diamond in close combat with the Crimson Barber, and you see the Crimson Barber looking menacingly at everyone, not phased at all. He's got the look of determination and evil on his face.
Seeing my buddy Mugshot a mess on the floor, I'm going to pull out the hammer that I grabbed since she didn't grab one, and I'll just be like, "This is for Mugshot!" I'm going to charge up and smack the guy in the face.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm rolling specialized. Didn't manage to crit, but I did manage to get, force my highest. But anyway, that's a 19 total.
Well, as we know, his toughness is 17, so that, and his evasion is not 19, so that hits.
All right, so I was attacking two-handed. A two-handed, the big boy hammer does 2 blunt damage.
Oof. All right.
Nice.
He's not looking good. He's still up, but that blunt damage really, you feel confident that you're almost there.
Nice. And I'm done.
Now let me ask you this. Because Mugshot has just been revived, can she immediately start attacking, or does she need to stand up? And
she needs to stand up, but otherwise she can take her turn this
turn.
Doesn't
make sense.
Okay, so that would just stand apart as the movement, and then she could still attack, or she needs 1 round to recover.
Oh no, she can stand up as part of the movement. And actually, standing it takes 15 feet off of her movement to get from prone to upright.
But that's fine because we're all basically point blank range. Mugshot.
All right, so she sort of like is laying here, and she's like, oh, sees Vale like standing over, and she's like, I thought you guys would never get here. Thank you. And she stands up, and she sees the dude over there, and he's sort of like wavering on his legs, like looking at them, like ready, like yeah. She just gonna and go at him with the Fist of Fury again.
A great attack.
It's like lunge. She's like, you, and jumps across the room. All right, let's go. Come on. Come on. Let's do this. 4. She's still not, together. It was just
not
like,
all full together.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
He's right there with you. He's incensed that he dropped you and now you're back up. So he is going to take a stab at you again. This time he gets a 16.
Nope.
Then he misses. And
Wow.
It's now Diamond's turn.
Okay. Diamond is very impressed that she stabbed him. So I think she's like, oh my goodness. She's so excited. And she's like, and she goes right back into her battle stance and she's going to try to slash him again with her katana. She's like, let's go. Let's go. All right. So dice, don't betray me. Okay. I got a 14.
Nope, you're looking for a higher number. As you know, his toughness is 17 because that's been revealed by Vale. So that is a miss.
That is a miss.
Unfortunately.
I'm too hyped. That's the thing. I feel like Diamond is like a little too hyped off the last stab. She like lost a
You
little
got
bit
that
of
first
focus.
stab and you're like bloodthirsty now.
Yeah. We're just
Oh goodness.
Yeah.
Bloodthirsty Diamond. That sounds terrifying.
Vale.
So I'm very close to this Crimson Barber. So I'm in melee basically. Is that correct?
Yeah, you're in melee and
Okay.
so is Bingo.
Okay. In that case, I'm not going to shoot because my weapon is ranged. I'm going to have Bingo, who is already ready to go. I'll just be like, attack, boy. So Bingo, go. So here's my roll to command. Has to beat a 10. Whoa, that really beats a 10. That's kind of a waste of a roll, really. And then to hit, to slash and dash is a D4. It's going to be 4. All right. And that's a 2. I don't know how I did that with a D20 and
A 2.
but it sure isn't 17 or whatever it is. It's
Wait, but you, what was your skill die that you're rolling with it?
a D4.
So is
Sorry,
that
it's my
is that a fumble though, Ryan?
Why would it be a fumble?
Because she rolled a 1 and another 1.
Oh, sorry. Then yes, that would be a fumble. If it
Right,
was
you rolled a 1 on the
D20
20 and a 1
miss.
on the 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Wait, what
That is
happened?
a fumble. Some narrative. We do get a story point, which is nice,
Oh, right.
but
Yes.
also something terrible happens to you.
Okay, cool. Well,
oh my
Bingo.
God. We are like doing so.
How big
And there's
go?
not like that. Something terrible is not codified, so it's whatever you think is appropriate in the situation, Jason.
What happens is his sword arm actually breaks and will need to be repaired. And so his sword arm will no longer be able to be used this encounter.
Okay. That's real sad. And I just command him to move away. I'm like, okay, just go by the door, Bingo. Stay safe. Save yourself.
He goes.
Yeah. That's my turn.
Circles, it's now your turn.
All right, so I'm going to switch to one-handed attack with the hammer, and what that means is that if I hit him, it'll do 1 blunt damage and trip him.
Okay.
What am I doing? I'm rolling my d20 and not all of my skill dice.
Come on, Circles.
All right, not a crit, but it is a 17 to hit.
His toughness is 17.
All right, so that's a hit.
Yes.
He takes 1 blunt damage and drops to the ground.
And he absolutely drops to the ground because you have actually defeated him. He
Nice.
had 1 health left.
Thank you, Circles.
He's tough.
And that was for Bingo. And I
Yeah.
used the wrong accent completely there. That's not at all how Circle talks. So I got so caught up in the moment that he became Spanish.
I love it.
We got pretty battered up during that little battle there. Who is it?
Now the Crimson Guard's just lying on the ground like,
We should tell
Where's
him
the bomb?
Can you please make me an intimidation?
That I can do.
I was already intimidated by the yelling.
Yeah.
19, and that is a critical threat.
Yoo-hoo.
Oh, great. He blurts out, it's under the counter, it's under the counter.
You were going to blow up your own barbershop?
I was going to get out first.
Yeah,
Also, he's not a real barber, Circles. I think it's what we should extrapolate from this.
We're going to blow up the whole ship.
You know, Vale, maybe a little less sass, a little more stopping that bomb.
Just the math. Okay. I'll go
I'm
for
sorry.
that.
I was being defensive. You're right. I said something dumb.
There's no dumb observations, just smaller and larger ones. And I would like to go look for the bomb. Yeah, bomb. Under the counter. Boosh.
Okay, you now see a very large explosive device underneath one of the cabinets under the counter, and there's a timer on it that says 5 minutes, and it's counting down.
Oh, God.
Oh, that's plenty of time, I feel.
4:59.
Would I use technology
8.
rolls to disarm the bomb?
That is what you would
Yes.
Okay.
Should
Oh, I
we run away first, maybe, before you do
Well,
this?
If I fail, I feel like we all. Yeah, I'll take one for the team. Well, someone could assist me, Link.
I don't have any technology.
Does anyone
Don't know anything about technology.
Never mind, I'll do myself.
What about Bingo? Does Bingo have any technology?
No.
Okay.
Wait, no.
And no, he's not utility, so you would use a standard action to get him to assist you. It would just be a circle of nothing happening. So never mind.
Could I try
Bad
to
suggestion.
assist with like something that's like finesse oriented? Like I have like maybe sleight of hand might help just to like have steadier hands or something like that. Is that possible?
It has to be the same role I'm doing, right?
Has to be the same. Okay.
No, there's room for narrative. So like infiltration does feel like you'd have to deal with bombs in some ways, probably more the planting than the disarming, but that'll give you probably
Something.
enough to help Vale out if Jason's okay with that.
Yeah.
Okay, so that gives me an upshift then?
Yeah,
Or,
that would be an upshift.
Or is an edge? Okay,
Yeah.
upshift. So a D10.
I like I'm like, I've seen some bombs before, but I've never disarmed. But I think when you're planting them, you want to do something like this with the wire. So does that help?
Yeah, it totally does. I rolled a 15 and a 5, so that's 20.
A 20.
Oh,
Yeah.
You feel that you have successfully defused the bomb. You see the timer stop.
Well, thank you all for your vote of confidence, but I did do it. You're welcome.
Yeah, I did.
You're the real hero, Vale.
Well, Mugshot did get beat up for us.
That's true.
While she
Diamond
waited
helped
for
with
us
the
to-
bomb. I knocked him out. We're all heroes.
Yeah. Real
Yeah.
American heroes.
Pretty
or
good
whatever.
team.
Real international heroes, I think, actually, what's happening.
Now
I
we need to
suppose
get this bomb off the ship, though. We need to get it off the ship. Throw it in the
Right.
water
Maybe
or
we
something.
should-
It won't just randomly go off, but we should at least bring it to ship
Admiral
shipwreck.
Keelhaul.
Oh,
And
yeah, any
shipwreck?
one of those would be great. Maybe we can extrapolate where this is from. I don't know. And we know who it's from, but where it's from.
Yeah, we should bring this guy too.
Oh yeah,
The
right.
barber.
The body, the person. Okay.
At that moment, Shipwreck bursts into the room. I heard it on the comm. This is the quickest I could get here. What happened? And then he looks down and sees everything, and he's like, "Let's get this guy to Admiral Keelhaul and be really careful with that bomb."
Okay, I'm just holding it. And we go.
Okay, and you take him up to Admiral Keelhaul, and Thank you, Joes. You've done a great job here today. If we had lost this ship, this would be a terrible blow. But now we've given a terrible blow to Cobra. Let's get Mugshot to sickbay, and let's get your robot over to our technicians and get his sword reattached.
Yeah. Just need a soldering iron, that's all.
Oh, all right. Is that it? Well, then I can just get you a soldering iron. I got one right here.
Why? Never mind,
Although I
thank
don't
you.
think the sword is attached with solder. I think it must be attached with something stronger.
I don't
than
know
that.
anything about really attaching a Jason. That's fiction we have created.
Right. Maybe it's
In this
maybe
fiction,
it's
Vale
like
only needs a soldering iron somehow. That's how good she is at technology.
G.I. Joe
One tool.
infused solder. It's
Yeah.
infused with adamantium or something.
Yeah. Just
Yeah.
more of that.
Titanium. Okay. Just then, your HTB starts to flicker.
God.
I hope you enjoyed my little explosive show.
Yeah, it definitely exploded. We're all blown to smithereens. Ooh, wow, you
What?
worked so well.
You're not floating in the ocean right now?
Nah. Yes? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. Floating. No, we didn't. No, we found it. It was like really easy to find. Actually. The plan wasn't super good.
Why are great people always surrounded by imbeciles? And he pushes the button and it goes blank.
Cool. That was just Cobra Commander sliding into my DMs, being mad, I guess. It's fine.
Ben?
Yeah, I think he just like has my number and it's weird. It's weird. I didn't give it to him.
Doesn't he have
but
better
yeah,
things to do than call us?
not.
I don't
Yeah,
understand.
right. I thought he was doing some like big mission, but I guess he just has a lot of free time. He's just on, his phone.
Kind of weird to say, but we owe it to Cobra Commander that we even knew to look for the bomb.
That's true. He did sort of sabotage himself in the end. Is that his whole deal?
Maybe.
Great a success.
Yeah.
Shipwreck chimes in and said, "Yeah, he's done that to me a few times too. He'll tie me up, tell me his whole plan, and then leave, thinking I'm gonna die. And then I'll untie myself and stop whatever's gonna come at me, and he keeps coming back for more. What can I say?"
Maybe we should start a club of those of us who have been, talked to by Cobra Commander and had his whole plan reveled. That should be like its own support group, or maybe we can make like a Facebook group or
Cobra
a
Commander's
Discord.
pen pals.
Yeah.
Mm.
Anyway, but yeah, we did it. Yay.
At this point, Admiral Keelhaul lets you know that the USS Flag has approached the island that you found with your intelligence. And from here, we don't want to get any closer with the ship. Really, actually, we can't. So from here on out, you're going to take a shark vehicle. That's SHARC. And that stands for Submersible High Speed Attack and Reconnaissance Craft. You're going to take one of those along with Deep Six, who's going to meet you on the flight deck. And you're going to take that closer into the island.
Hey, sounds great. Can everyone swim here?
Yes.
Yes.
You can swim, and I hope that you can pilot one of these sharks. I think you can. You're members of G.I. Joe, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Now, I've never flown a submarine, but I have flown ships before.
Well, the shark is a submarine and a plane.
Would you
So-
say this is a driving skill we should have, or?
Yeah, we're going to talk about that skill in a second. So,
Oh boy.
the shark, and correct me if I'm wrong, the shark will carry 4 or will it carry 2?
So there's 2 seats inside, and then there's 2 missiles that can be removed, and you can like magnetize to the bottom of the shark.
I think it's better if you guys take 2, and then Deep Six has 1, so we're gonna have 3 total.
Yeah, those spots are usually for divers, which I don't think any of us are.
Right. Got it. So here's where we practice our flying and driving skills a little bit.
Cool.
I believe we're all trained. Is everyone trained in I don't even know if I'm talking in character or not in character right now. I feel like my accent is just becoming a part of my speaking to everyone. Are we all trained in land, air, and sea vehicles? Anyone else have that qualification?
Yeah, we all are, but some of us actually have ranks invested into driving. So we'd be better piloting these.
That's right. Me and Circles do, I think.
Exactly.
I have a D2 in driving if that means anything.
Oh, there you go.
It's not a lot.
I don't know. Driving. What is that? I know about these vehicles, though. You can drive me. That's what Diamond says. I'm a very good passenger. I'm trained in how to sit in all land, air, and sea vehicles.
I feel like everyone is Diamonds. No, it's not a skill.
I had to do a lot of training for that, actually. So.
Oh, okay. So you don't get motion sick.
You're welcome.
So whoever you think are the 2 best drivers are, you'll take the driver's seat, and then you can decide who else is riding with them.
Oh, great. Well, Circles and Mugshot, you guys seem to be pro drivers. I'll just hop in with, I don't know. I'll hop in with Mugshot, I guess. Whoosh.
Diamond.
All right.
Shared a bunk bed, now we can share a shark.
Oh, that's right. We
Right.
kind of always paired off, aren't we?
Okay, so now you make your way down to the flight deck, and you see 3 sharks there. And you also see, standing next to one of them, is an individual who is in a full diving suit. Red hair, has kind of a dour expression on his face. And he says, "Greetings, Joes. I'm Deep Six. I'll be escorting you to the island." And he seems very even-keeled, matter of fact. Not much, he's not revealing too much of his personality right now.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. I just prefer to work alone, to be honest.
Okay, well.
Get out of your hair quick, I hope.
I'll be very quiet.
Can you just give me a minute? I gotta go let 3 people out of a room that I told not to go until I come back.
Of course.
I forgot about that.
Just being on the flight deck reminded me that I put 3 engineers in a room, yelled at them for a little bit, and then ran away and told them not to move.
Well, that's 3 less people I don't have to talk to, so I'm kind of on the fence about it, but I suppose we shouldn't have 3 sailors locked up, so go ahead.
I'll be right back. And while I'm there, I asked the guy about his playlist that he was talking about.
Oh, yeah, I like to make music in my spare time, so when you said that when you were talking about the bomb, I just thought you were saying that my playlist was the bomb.
Yeah, well, I got a long flight, and I have a feeling that the people we're flying with are not going to appreciate chatty pilots. So, yeah, let's give me the link, and I'll listen to it on the way.
I got even something better for you. Here is a private link. This is some unreleased stuff.
Wow. I feel honored. Thank you.
Ask him his band name.
What's the name of your band? I bet it's really clever. You must know it right off the top of your head.
Yeah, we're called, we're called the Custom Diamond Veil Circles, believe it or not.
What the hell?
You're not going to believe this. But that's like 3 of the 4 members of my squad's names all in a row.
Man, all the good names are taken. Now I'm going to have to find 4 other random words and just put them together. That's all you can do now when you have a new group.
All right, well, I'll give it a listen, and maybe the vibe will give me an idea for what kind of name you should name your band.
Cool, man. Hit me up on Discord.
I'm coming back to the flag after the mission. I could just hit you up in your face.
Oh, okay. Sounds good. I'll just keep working on these beats. I've got a new song idea.
I'd love to hear it, but Deep Six is waiting for us. I really got it.
No, I think you're really going to like it. It's about a guy who's just yelling at me all the time. It's giving me a lot of
all the time is a stretch.
Well, all the time
One
that
time
I've
and now
known
2.
you. All
What?
the time that I've known you.
I'm going to go. I am going to listen to your playlist, but I'm a little less happy with you right now.
Fair enough.
I
All right.
apologize once again for all the yelling. I'm sorry. I have a bit of a temper sometimes.
You make your way back to the flight deck, and there's Deep Six, just sort of kind of motionless. He's checking the sharks, doing a last check, making sure they're good to go, and he's like, everything's good to go. We can get started.
Can you just show me how the radio works? Does it have Wi-Fi?
Well, there's no Wi-Fi, but I can show you how the radio works.
Thank you.
As in the communications radio. There's no music. Sorry about
Make a
that.
promise.
So, Deep Six, do you like your job?
Well, I like diving. I like deep sea diving. I mainly got into it so that I could be alone. When I'm down at the bottom of the ocean, I don't have to talk to anybody. I just have to give signals back to my operator up topside. But when I'm down there, nothing and no one bothers me.
I can see a hint of a smile on your face. Just a hint, though.
Well, don't worry. We won't bother you. I hope.
I don't think so. I'll just escort you to the island, and then I'll maintain a perimeter around it as you guys head in towards the base.
That sounds nice. Will you be deep under the sea while you maintain the perimeter?
I can be, depending. I'll probably go look for any suspicious activity, but generally I'll be circling the island, yes. And probably go a little deep.
Sounds relaxing.
Near the edge of islands, it tends not to be as deep, of course, so we'll see.
All right, well, I guess we'll be boarding our sharks.
Yeah. So at this point, the movement of a shark, 60 feet aerial, 60 feet water. So they're relatively slow in regards to...
So these are like the tactical movements for when you're keeping track of combat. The vehicles could potentially go much further than that when you're in a scene that doesn't involve having to fight.
Okay, great. Well, what I would like to do is just do a simple fly test first of all, because you're gonna take off from, you're gonna be launched off of the deck from the aircraft carrier, and then you're going to submerge into the water. So I'd like to make sure that that goes smoothly. So if my two drivers / flyers can make a roll, please.
Sure. So the crew is 2 drivers, which means that one person is making the roll. The other person can lend assistance as the co-pilot.
Okay.
Diamond can't, but Vale could.
Oh, pilot, here I go.
22.
I'm rolling or I'm just assisting Mugshot?
You're just assisting, so
Okay, great.
Mugshot
So
gets an upshift.
my driving is D2, so go. How about you? You get an upshift, right?
How about the...
I'm just backseat driving. No, pull the other lever. No, not the other button. It's helpful.
So me and Circles are driving, or is that what we decided? Okay, cool.
Yep.
Driving. 21. Ooh.
Nice.
Okay. Well, your launches launched successfully, and you're now cruising along underneath the water, making your way. The island is about 10 miles away. Could everyone make alertness checks for me, please?
Oh, natural 20 and a 4 on a D4. I see everything.
15.
As you're approaching the island, you're about half mile in, you notice on the radar Circles 4 large objects under the water, as far as you can tell. You're just getting 4 beeps, 4 blips.
And no further information. They could be whales. They could be submarines.
Right.
Okay. All right. Heads up, all. I'm getting 4 blips on the edge of the radar. Big ones. Yeah, so I start going over the weapon system, seeing what we got here. A couple of cannons, a couple of torpedoes.
Yeah,
Team
these
6,
are...
please advise. Do you want us to engage or avoid?
Let me, why don't you guys stay back here and I'll go forward.
You're not just saying that because you're a bit of a loner?
Well, maybe. But I am your superior officer in this situation, so you're going to have to
You do
obey
you,
me
Deep
no
Six.
matter what.
You do you, Deep Six.
Okay, so Deep Six takes off a little bit farther, and he radios back to you. You're not going to believe what I'm seeing. I'm seeing 4 the largest anglerfish I've ever seen in my life. And I think
No, go ahead.
I think they're mutated into... His radio goes dead. And now the 4 blips on the radar are coming closer and closer to you.
Sounds like another mutated polar bear situation, everyone.
Yeah, if I know anything about anglerfish, and I know one thing about anglerfish, don't get distracted by the light. I don't know if that's going to be helpful.
Right. So should we
Find out where they
get
are.
cannons or yes?
Yeah, we
what
got a Joe to
should we do?
save.
Okay, let's Joe, let's go.
The 4 blips are getting closer and closer. Let's roll for initiative, everybody.
Ooh, exciting. Ship combat.
+2 because of my perk.
Oh my goodness.
Natural 1 and a 2, so 3.
Oh, wait.
I guess that gives me enough time to read over the vehicle combat rules
To
again.
really think about it. Yeah, let's...
12.
10. Oh, sorry.
12 and 10. Okay. Diamond? 6? Okay.
Rolled the 2 on my D20. What is this?
And once again, I will roll for, since there's 4 of them, groups of 2.
Okay.
So I got a 9 and a 4.
Coins.
Those D2s.
I know. I've just been using my D4 and using odds and evens as like 1 and 2.
That works. I just had a coin sitting right here.
Confusing.
Vale, what was your score again?
10.
A 10. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right. And technically, let me ask you this, Ryan, if Mugshot's driving and Vale is assisting, how would that work in ship combat? Because don't we really need one driver, or just this? Can the second one become a gunner?
Yeah, so I was just reading that over. It's got 2 hardpoint weapons. I guess all 4 of its weapons are hardpoint weapons, as opposed to fire points, which is where you could shoot out of, which we don't have any access to. A driver can use a hardpoint weapon as a standard action using the vehicle's targeting for the skill test if it has a targeting system, which I believe the Shark does have targeting system. For the tidal wave cannons. Traits, ballistic, linked, and reload. Oh, does it not have a targeting system? All right, so then we would be using our own targeting for that.
Oh, great. That makes sense. We're the ones moving it.
Targeting.
Moving it.
So the targeting then would all be manual targeting. So like we got to do it. There's no.
Yeah, exactly.
aid
So
in
some
the
of the
ship.
traits on here, it's got ballistic, which means if we're shooting at long range, we're automatically targeting toughness. Linked, I'll get into in a second. It's got reload, which basically we would need to spend a move action to reload it, but it's also got an ammo feeder, so we don't really have to worry. It's amphibious, so we can use it underwater. Let me just load up what the linked trait does. I believe it gives us
And are
an edge
all
on
our weapons
attacks.
also amphibious because you took that upgrade, Veil? So like if we had to go like outside of the shark and like swim underwater, could we fight with weapons?
I'd have to be in within distance to like give that to you. So I could
Oh,
give it
okay.
to Mugshot, but I couldn't give it to you because you're in a different vehicle.
And
Right.
the good thing is that your vehicles have health, so it's not going to be taking off your own health. It's going to be taking off the health of the
Yeah.
vehicles.
Wow.
Just stay inside.
That's cool.
Stay inside.
That's
All right, so these weapons are all linked, which means that we get an edge on our attacks.
ooh,
Mm-hmm.
perfect.
Wait. Edge.
And nope, no diving suits.
Okay.
All right. Oh, you heard that.
We go out on the
Okay.
open water. Diving suits. What's wrong with it?
I mean, I
Alright, so
feel
we've
like
got-
my suit that I'm wearing is sort of like a diving suit, but it's not a wetsuit. So
No.
no.
And it doesn't have a tank, which I think is the most important thing we would need right now.
Yes, yeah, definitely doesn't have a tank.
Vale, your goggles once again.
Oh, son of a
Well,
monkey. What?
so my bomb didn't work, but I hope you enjoy my pets. If you thought Cuddles was a threat, wait till you get a hold of these.
Did you seriously spend all this time to make big versions of animals? First of all, it's animal cruelty, number one. Number two, that's like an incredible waste of resources when you can just, I don't know, use like ships with guns that exist.
Or maybe, control the orbit of the moon. I have ultimate resources. I can do whatever I want.
Yeah, it just seems like you're wasting. Anyway, you do you. I'm sure you've got a big master plan that I could never fully understand. But
Of course you can't. Your brain is too small to know my incredible plan.
yeah, my goggles are on, so you can't see that I'm rolling my eyes. But I got you. I'm glad you can, speak your truth, and that might not match with what's going to really happen, but you do you.
He's gone.
I was just our buddy checking in. He's fine. He's doing great. Yes, they are mutant fish he made, so animal cruelty. Ooh.
Did you ask him why anglers?
No, I just, I don't feel like asking him why is very a good use of my time personally, because it's gonna be like a long monologue. It's gonna come out. Well, fish. I don't, what?
Maybe
will
he
make a
just
difference?
really likes anglerfish, or
Yeah.
I feel like why
I love
not
the
use
polar bear.
piranhas, sharks? There's a
I
lot of other
know. Bigger
more
fish,
dangerous. Mm.
right? Or just ships with guns. Again, wasted resources. but
Yes,
whatever.
maybe just don't mutate animals. I feel like it's not going well so far. So that's
I feel like if we just attacked Cobra Commander's bank account, that would be a more efficient use of our time because he just wastes. He just, Anyway.
it's a good side project for you, Vale.
Okay. Yeah.
Find and hack it.
Yeah.
Okay, Mugshot, you're up.
I'm up. Wow, I rolled that low and I'm first.
Yeah.
Okay,
Everybody
so
rolled kind of
that's
low.
crazier. All right, so I'm driving this shark, and I have Diamond in my as the gunner, or I Veil as the gunner. Veil as the gunner. Okay, cool.
Veil's the gunner.
So at this point, do we see any disturbance in the forest? Do we see any like disturbance on the surface?
No, so you're underneath the water and you see the anglers coming your
We can
way.
see them.
They're the giant, the biggest anglers you've seen.
What are those? They're massive. They look like big, huge, robotic, bizarre, mutated anglerfish.
Maybe not
All
robotic.
right, so
or maybe they
so
are.
at this point, like I'm just sort of like I'm manning this thing. So can I like maneuver it so that Vale can? Is that my move with this thing? Can I maneuver it so she can get a good eye and go and then whatever?
Yeah, as the driver, you would be using your standard action to drive it closer.
Okay.
Yeah. If you don't want to move it, though, you can do other things that the driver can do, like fire its weapon systems. It's hardpoint weapons.
Oh, perfect. Okay. I'm going to. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is get us within range, but also far away from the other shark ships, so that there's no like tidal wave kickback that throws their shark completely out of range. And I'm going to. Why don't I try to fire? Of course. She's like, oh no, heck no. And she's gonna try to fire. So I'm gonna use my. Is that 2 rolls or 1?
You have an edge, so you roll 2d20 and take the better of the 2.
Yeah.
So your options are to use your own targeting, your driving, or the shark's targeting system, which is a D4.
Okay. So I can choose whichever one I want. I'm going to use driving. That's the more beautiful one. And hit the floor. 2. 19. Okay, 21.
21 is going definitely to hit the fish.
You were firing with the cannons?
And so that
Yes. She just fires at the one that is whichever one is closer, and whichever one just looks meaner, because the meaner one is really pissing her off. So she's going to hit the meaner one.
Okay. And how much damage does that do?
2.
Yeah, it does 2 sharp damage.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
Yeah, we'll go with that. Sorry, I'm just
okay.
noticing. It's listed as an alternate effect, but it doesn't list what the main effect is, so we'll just say that's the main effect. Although it's a machine gun, I can just see how machine guns work and make sure what the main effect would be. Machine gun. Yeah, so the main effect should be 1 sharp damage, and then the alternate effect is 2 sharp damage down 1, or 1 sharp damage in a cone to up to 2 targets. Also at a down 1.
When you say down 1, that means
Downshift.
less 1. Oh, downshift.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's taken 2.
Oh, well, she didn't do the downshift, so it would have taken 1 sharp damage.
Taken 1. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. Now can Vale also fire?
Vale can fire, but not the same weapon, but there are also the 2 torpedoes.
I'd go for Torpedo Land, and this is just targeting, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This looks... All right. That's a leaner. That's a total of 20.
It's going to hit.
Yes.
All right, so that does 1 sonic damage in a 50-foot radius. How close are these anglers swimming?
Oh.
I would say that would hit 2 of them.
Nice.
Bigger guns.
Two
Bigger
take 1 damage. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
All right. It is now 2 of theirs turn. So the 2 that you damaged are now going to try to ram your shark. And so this is a special power that they're using. And just so you guys know that your shark's toughness is 19, but your evasion is 28.
Much tougher than me.
Mm-hmm. So
Go get us, fish.
the first angler gets a 14, so that's Me either. And the second one gets an 18. So you both successfully avoided their ramming. Diamond, it is now your turn. Oh,
You're muted.
You're mutated.
Still muted.
Still, there you go.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna try to blast it with cannons. Mm-hmm.
All right, so you can use the D4 targeting, your driver skill test, or your own targeting skill test.
Well, my own targeting is a D4, I think. So I guess it's just D4 all day, and I don't have driving, so I guess it's gonna be a D4. We'll see what goes. Okay, so that is a 15.
Oh, a 15 is just gonna hit.
Perfect. So I do. What do? I do a sharp damage, or I do sonic?
With the cannons, you're doing 1 sharp damage.
Okay.
It's an amphibious machine gun.
Right. Okay. So sharp damage it is. Unless, and I assume I can also try to target more and take like a downshift if I wanted.
That's right.
That's like
so you
another
could do
option?
more damage, take a downshift of 1, or you can try and hit 2 targets within a 30-foot cone and take a downshift of 1.
Okay. Yeah, I'm obviously the sharp damage is what we're doing then.
Okay. Great. And it is now 2 others' turns.
Oh, how does defending and stuff work like in this combat? Like, because I have my free actions. Obviously, I'm not going to hide or sprint. I'm in a thing.
Yeah,
but they only
right.
apply to me, right? Are there any free actions you can take within a vehicle?
You could aim.
Okay, so you can still take aim,
Yeah,
which
you
would
can
give
aim.
you an
I don't-
upshift.
I'm looking up defend, but I don't think it would apply in a vehicle.
Yeah, I don't think so. Where would you find something like that if you were looking for it in the book, Ryan? Would it just be like under the description of like actions you can take?
Yeah, exactly. So those combat actions start on page 195. Attacking you can do. Contingency you could do. Defend. Take the defense. Allows you to increase your defenses against any incoming attacks you're aware of. You know, I guess you could drive defensively, but we're driving like an underwater tank, basically. I don't think we really need that because it's a standard action. Oh, but you could do it for free.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I can do it for free. So, like, can I use my ability to help us with that? I'm not driving though, so that's the other thing.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I
don't
would
know
say
if it
no
would
in that
apply.
case.
Okay, but if I were the driver of this vehicle, I could maybe use my defend to like drive defensively. It would be the reasoning.
Yeah, that's what I'm
right?
thinking.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, that's a bit of a corner case, so you'll probably get table variation on how a GM wants to run it. But yeah, that interpretation makes the most sense to me.
Yeah, I like it. Cool. All right, cool. Thank you.
And if the evasion of the shark is 28, you can always use evasion to avoid an attack, or like in
yes, so
regular
unless
combat?
the attack specifically calls out which defense it uses. Which, if you want to give the angler an attack like it bites against the toughness, I think that's totally fair.
Okay.
The sharks are threat level 7, so we are definitely punching above our pay grade right now.
So Diamond has just gone, right?
Yes,
Okay.
I am done. I will not be sprinting or hiding this round.
Okay. So the angler is biting against the toughness of the shark and does do 1 sharp damage to Circles' shark.
Oh no!
Let's be sure to write that down. And the other one misses. So, it's Circles, it's now your turn.
Okay. So, something I guess I should have mentioned anyone could do. There is an autopilot, so you can use the autopilot to give you assistance on a driving skill test. And since we can use driving for targeting, I'm going to use that and launch... Wait a second. I was going to launch a torpedo, but if they're biting at me, that means that we're within the range of the blast. So we don't want to do that. So instead, I will... I will fly this submarine. We got a 60-foot speed. I guess we'll go 60 feet away from the anglers to try and get a blast attack next round.
Okay.
So I'm not doing any kind of fancy flying, so I don't normally need a driving test unless something significant is happening. I'm just using my
if that's just like
standard
making
action
a regular move, then that's fine.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, mugshot.
All right. I think, okay, at this point, they're still up and doing what they're doing. They don't even look that injured, the anglers. I'm going to, so back 60 feet, can mugshot attempt to ram one of them or both of them, depending on how close they are. Probably
That
just
is
one
actually
of them.
probably what I should have done last turn, because, you could totally do a ram attack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the ram says,
Do it. Go back. Retcon. Do it.
You can only ram one at a time, though. They're not lined up in a fashion where you could ram them both. Just saying. But you could ram one.
Go ahead. Yeah, ram one.
For the
that makes
ram?
sense. I'll ram one. So that would be my might, which is good, right?
So no, it would be
Right.
either the Shark's Might, which is a D8, or your driving skill.
Ooh.
that's what I was about to ask. Cool.
D8's not bad.
Come on. Can I use my story point?
Oh no.
Sure. Oh, and you know what? I'm so sorry. I forgot to award you all. You all have a story point from defusing the bomb. From
Nice.
Oh.
Thank
Okay.
you.
All right.
So just so everyone knows, I have 2 story points right now that I'm holding on to.
Uh-huh.
So like if anyone needs one.
Yeah, I have an extra one
Also
from
have
that
2 right
fumble
now.
earlier too, the group one.
Right. Yeah. So you have 2 as well. Okay.
I've only got the one. I spent one to do.
See.
the
Oh,
run.
26. Oh,
Yeah.
I needed that. I rolled a 5 before.
Yeah. 26 is awesome. How much does the ram damage do?
Ram does 1 blunt damage.
1 toughness. Yeah, 1 blunt damage.
Okay.
Oh, that's right. It targets toughness.
One's actually not looking very good at all.
They're anglerfish. None of them look good.
Good.
Yeah.
Is it my turn? Are you done,
They're
Mugshot?
a
Good.
skeleton fish with a flashlight on his head.
Actually just looked up pictures of anglerfish as soon as like we were talking about this.
Why?
I don't know if you noticed at one point I was making such a face, but that was just me looking at pictures of them. I was like,
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how many times you see pictures of them. Like if you Google it anew, it's just your brain is like, oh no, no, not like this.
yeah, I
okay,
wonder if
so-
you look up cute anglerfish, if any exist in the world. There's got to be like at least one that's cute.
rolling the dice with that one, that Google search. Okay, so I can't use the torpedo, but I can use since Mugshot didn't use the regular, what are they called? Machine gun,
The tidal wave cannons.
tidal wave cannon.
Yes, the tidal wave cannons. Woohoo.
Can I
So
do
they're
so?
linked,
Or,
so you get an edge.
okay,
Yeah.
but is it an AOE? Like, are we too close to them, or is it okay? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's a ranged weapon, so can I not do it because it's
Oh yeah, it doesn't list the range. Yeah, you should be able to do it, and
Okay.
you could do the area of effect if you want to take a downshift and attack 2 of them in a 30-foot cone. I don't know if they're that close together though.
Are they, Jason? Are they in a 30-foot cone?
Yes, 2 of them you could get in a 30-foot
Okay.
cone, absolutely.
Great. I'll try the downshift. Let's do something different, y'all. So that's targeting. I usually have a D6. I'll take a D4 instead. Please work. Plus, we have so many story points. I mean, come on. What do we have to lose? That's only a 16, and they are a 18 to hit or 17 to hit.
We don't know.
I don't know, but 16 doesn't hit, right?
A 16 will hit, actually.
Oh.
Yeah. They're big and bulky.
Okay, I thought it was higher.
Yeah, babe.
So I shoot them, and I do so in a cone of effect, please, because I use the downshift. Pew, pew.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's 1 sharp damage per target in the cone.
One of the 2, so you managed to hit both of them, and one of the 2 starts to list
Oh,
to the right, and
it's
is
sad,
light. Blinking light.
I don't want to do this anymore, guys.
Blinked out.
Oh. Oh no.
Oh, come on. He was trying to eat you.
I know, it makes me sad.
Self-defense.
Yeah. All right. My turn's done. I have a little tear falls down my face.
Well, he's just defeated. We could just say
He'll be okay.
Yeah, he's
Having
going to be
a nap.
okay. He's just stunned.
Yeah.
Okay.
He stunned him. So the one of those that's left on that side, though, is still going to try to ram you again. It has seen your... you defeat its friend on that side, and so you do get rammed for... Let's see. You get rammed for 1 blunt damage. Your guys' ship. So be sure to write that down.
Which one?
Mugshot and Vale's ship.
Okay, got it.
So you get...
Were we both at like 5 health? Both of our ships, y'all?
Actually, your ships have, I believe, 6 health.
But I mean, we've
Yeah,
each
we're both
taken a
taking
damage
damage
now,
now.
You're
right?
both down to 5.
Five
Five.
out
Yeah.
of health. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
5 out of
The
6.
revenge of
Not
the
so bad.
fish. We'll be fine.
And Diamond, is now your turn.
Okay. So if I do a ram action, I get a D8 to roll with, even though I'm not. My might isn't D8.
Yeah, that's right. You're using the ship's D8. But in this case, we just moved back so that we could fire torpedoes. And
Oh, okay.
they're
Well,
gonna
let's
move
fire more
back on
of
us.
those. Okay. All right. Well, let's fire more torpedoes. So,
So you can do 1 sonic damage in a 50-foot blast, or
Right.
2 damage in a 20-foot blast, but there's a downshift involved.
right. There's downshift, and the targeting's only a D4. So I would get to do a D2. Is that what it would be?
Yeah, that's right. Although, so you can use the autopilot if you're using... Oh, no, you're not using your driving for this because you don't have driving.
I don't.
So you
drive.
can't use the autopilot.
Yeah, I think it's probably better if I'm using the acoustic torpedoes right now for me to just go with the D4. This is a better
makes
chance.
sense.
Oh my gosh. This dice.
Good,
is
oh my
out.
gosh.
No.
Bad.
Never.
Oh my gosh.
Not with my dice. The way they've been rolling.
That's so many
It is.
points.
I know. Oh yeah. All right. I'll use a story point. We have a lot of them. So I'll use one.
Okay.
Oh, that's much better. Oh, actually, that's fantastic. I think that's going to be a 23.
That's going to hit.
Okay, and then that would actually be a crit because I rolled a 4 on my D4.
Ooh.
Wow. Okay. So 2 more.
Much
So
better.
2 damage.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, so in this case, because there's an alternate effect, we would actually do the 2 damage alternate effect for a total of 3 damage.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whoa.
You have successfully taken another one out.
Nice. Can I also use my free action because we used the tidal wave cannons before to just like go over and like reload that just in case we want to use those later?
That would be a move action. We've got the ammo feeder, but I forget if we can only use that once. But
Pardon?
either
Oh,
way,
we can.
I think you would need to go. Wouldn't you need to leave the ship to reload that?
no.
Reload is just, I think, like a maintenance action, though, isn't it? Isn't reloading a free action? We might have to move over to where the cannon is. That's what I thought. That was my interpretation, but I could be wrong.
reloading. After firing the weapon, you must spend a move action to reload it before you can use it again.
Oh, okay. I thought reloading was a free action. Why did I think that?
There's
come
perks
from?
that make it a free action.
But is that?
I don't
Are we
think I have
talking
that.
about vehicle combat specifically?
That's
Well-
a weapon trait. But like again,
Yeah.
that should be automated. We've got an automated weapon system, so we
Yeah.
just have to press a button as a
Oh,
move
okay.
action to reload it.
So then the reload that it would normally apply to like my guns wouldn't apply the same to a cannon in like a vehicle.
I mean, the rules would, but why
Okay.
it's working that way would be different.
Okay. All right. I just wanted to make sure that it was reloaded in case we needed it because I knew that it had the reload trait and I knew that from my submachine gun last time. Just want to make sure I was following the rules. But
Yeah.
if we don't need me to do that, I'll just fire that
No.
Sonic and then be like, boom, baby. But
Okay.
make it French.
Well, now there's only one left on you guys, and there's only one left on Mugshot's, Mugshot and Vale's. But
Cool.
the one that is on you is going to attempt to ram against your toughness. And you take one more
damage.
point
Okay,
of...
one more damage.
Yes, of blunt damage.
All right.
Okay.
We're not doing
And
great.
we're back
No
to
Okay.
Mugshot.
Isn't it my turn?
Oh, no. Sorry. Yes, we're back to circles.
Okay.
Thank you. That was quick.
All right, so I am going to use the machine gun. Oh, no, yeah, you just use the torpedo. So, yeah, I'll use the machine gun, and I will use the autopilot to give me a bump up to my driver skill, and then I'll use the downshift to do 2 sharp damage instead of 1, which evens out my driving back to a D4. So I'm attacking the one that's still alive on us, and only a 13 to hit.
That's going to miss.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now
is there any
it's
sign of Deep Six? Like, what happened to his shark?
Deep Six. There's no sign of Deep Six right now.
All right.
Uh-oh.
We'll take care of these guys, and then we'll try and find them.
So we're in range. Let me see, because I would like, what Mugshot would like to do is she would like to use the machine guns in the water. So she's gonna literally like turn the wheel of the shark so that she's kind of broadside towards the one that's on the angler that's on her and Vale's ship, and she's gonna be like, take this, tuna breath. And she would like to use the machine gun, which means I get a +4 driver skill. Okay, I'm gonna use it because why not?
You can use your autopilot to get you an upshift.
I use what? I'm sorry.
There's an autopilot that gives you a bonus on driving skill tests. So you can use the autopilot as a free action to get an upshift of 1, or for it to lend you assistance. So you get an upshift of 1 on your driving skill tests.
Okay, so because I just rolled, I don't know if I should roll again because it's bad, or should I add another dice? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Add another. Okay, reroll. Is it was a 12?
Yeah.
I think just add another dice. What do you guys think?
Is that another dice?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's do the.
Yeah. Just roll the die that you would have rolled.
I know this is bad. Okay, so 12 plus 13.
13. It's not
Yeah.
quite going to do it.
Oh gosh,
Yeah.
the dice.
But maybe Vale can...
Yeah. I go back into shooting mode and I try to get rid of this little fishy. I'll take a minute to do aim, so that'll give me an upshift, and that's a D8. All right, boosh. That is a 22 to hit.
Nice.
Hey.
Okay.
Yay!
And what's the damage on that?
I think it's
What?
1, right?
Okay.
You were using the cannons?
Yes.
Yeah, so that's 1 sharp damage.
Yeah.
Okay. Your angler's not looking great either. But it is going to try to bite you.
No.
What?
Yes, it's going to do
Fine.
a
Plenty of
Oh
HP.
heck no!
bite attack
Hungry anglers
on the
trying to eat
toughness.
sharks.
Never had our lunch try to eat us.
It seems to be temporarily distracted by its own light, and as it tries to bite you, it misses completely. The timing was way off, and it's now Diamond's turn.
Okay. Well, the acoustic torpedo went, I mean, I guess I needed to re-roll on it, but it went well for me last time. So I'm going to stick with the acoustic torpedo. And I am going to try to fire again at the angler that is on us.
The one left.
I don't think we have any torpedoes left.
Oh, we
We have
don't?
2
We
in all.
only have so many?
Oh, you only
Pardon?
you fired 2 already? Okay.
Oh, okay.
Did we?
I thought you only fired 1.
I fired 1. Did you fire any?
I don't remember what
Right.
I
I
did.
thought
Oh
you
no, my
fired
first
it.
turn I backed away. I was planning on shooting it, but I didn't. Okay,
Okay.
yeah, we have a
Right.
torpedo
We have
left.
one more.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we have one more. So I will fire the last one. And I'm going to remember to take aim this time before I do that so that I get an upshift with my targeting here. It is a 11.
No.
Not gonna make it. Not gonna get it. And now that one will move within range of you and also try to bite. It gives you a point of sharp damage.
Okay.
That's the circles and diamond ship.
We're at 3 health now,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
And
Get in some
the
water.
anglerfish is now right up on you, circles. So it's your turn, but well, you've already fired your other torpedo anyway, so you
Yeah.
wouldn't.
I was hoping to ram, but no, I should have expected.
Can you
this guy
fire
would
the
have taken a
machine
bite out
gun
of
just
us.
like into its mouth?
I can absolutely fire the machine gun into its mouth. So I'm going to take the upshift from the autopilot, and I'm not going to take the downshift for the extra damage. So this is
Okay.
one attack, 18 to hit with a natural 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so that is a crit, which means I get to do that extra 2 damage. So 3 damage in all, sharp damage.
Whoa.
It's still with us, but
What?
not looking great.
Angler.
Okay. Wow.
He's playing all the angles. What can I say? Mugshot, you've still got one on you guys.
All right.
It's now your shot.
You know what? Yeah, that bite. That did that. Well, actually, he missed, didn't he? He tried it, but he missed.
Mm-hmm.
Right there, she sees what Circles does with an angler, and I think I want to copy. So you use your acoustic torpedo, right?
No, that's
No.
what Diamond did. I used the machine gun.
Okay.
Tidal wave
I used
cannons.
machine gun last time. All right, Retcon, roll back. She's gonna ram it. That worked the first time. She's gonna do it again. She's gonna ram it. So I get deep indicative driving skill. A plus. I'm using a different dice. Forget it.
Use
No.
the pickle dice.
Yeah, the
Gosh.
pickle dice work.
Pickle dice worked well for you.
We are in a pickle.
Oh, I'll take another driving. And I'll use this one. Okay. Oh, good. 17, 20, 22.
Okay.
Woo! Yeah.
Now with the
puncher.
that one also has been defeated. That angler has
Right,
also
down to
been
one.
defeated. You guys are
Nice.
down
Okay.
to 1.
Okay, I
Now,
take
don't
aim.
throw your life away like your friends. Leave while you can,
I
angler.
know. Just be scared and run away. Just leave. Talks about
Oh,
crazy.
good. We've opened communication.
Yeah.
Well, see, it's
You don't speak angler. Does anyone
feel
speak
worse.
angler on their sheet? Did anyone write that down?
No.
Specifically,
speak
giant
French?
angler, which
Yeah.
is a subsidiary language of the regular anglerfish.
Right. They're not French anglerfish, though, right? So I can't.
Not
Parlez-vous
French.
français?
No,
They're
no.
not anglais.
I'm going to use the
no.
tidal wave cannons to shoot at the last little boy and hopefully finish him off.
Okay,
Nice.
That is a 15.
that will.
Come on.
Sorry. No, it just avoids it.
Oh, boo.
Happens to
Okay,
swim out of the way.
sorry. Fend for yourselves over there.
A good try, Vale. Good try.
Yeah.
But the two that were in the next spot in the initiative order, they've both been defeated, so it's now Diamond's turn.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
All right. So I will fire with. So I have no more torpedoes.
Nope.
So I guess. I mean, you're on the machine gun. Can we both? Can we basically stand next to the machine gun and be like, my turn,
Yeah.
your
So
turn, my turn?
the way a
It's
shark
fine.
works, we're both sitting like one in front of the other, kind of like in a helicopter, and we're just pressing.
Okay,
buttons.
gotcha.
So it's not like
Yeah.
we've moved over to any.
Yeah, you don't need to
Oh,
move.
so we
You
each
can-
have it at our own. Okay, so I push buttons then. Here I go. Look at me pushing buttons. Let me take aim. So I get my upshifts. That is a 16.
That will. Sorry, I keep looking. That will hit.
Ah.
So
Whee!
1 sharp damage.
1 sharp damage.
Yes. 1 sharp damage.
And the last angler has now been defeated. You breathe a collective sigh of relief as the anglerfish float away slowly. The last anglerfish floats away to nurse its wounds. You have defeated all 4 anglerfish, but there's still no sign of Deep Six. What to do? Are you going to continue towards the island to do the mission at hand, or are you going to search for your lost Joe, Deep Six? Let's find out on the next episode, next Tuesday.